Guys, I've got another one for you. Today's a radiator job on this 2003 Land Rover Discovery. This radiator job is got several little things on it that a lot of jobs don't seem to have when you come to a radiator. It's a lot of quirks to it, so hopefully I can show you the ins and outs of it to make it more simple, and we'll try to get right into it. I've actually already taken this top cover off. Let me show you here. There's a place here, and here, here, and here. It's just a little screw, and you just back it up, and it sits on here. You just have to pull this hose up, and then this pulls right out. Okay, over here there's a hose you have to take loose. I've already taken it loose. The reason why I'm getting another radiator, this little top piece broke right off the last time I was out here messing with it, so I had to get another radiator. They're prone to it. So this is one of the main reasons, that and these radiators stopping up, that you have to replace them. And this goes underneath that shroud and comes around and goes into this filler over here. But it's this was my radiator leak on my coolant system, where this hose had cracked here. So I've got another hose coming today, so I'm gonna hopefully be able to get it all connected up today. And the next thing that has to be done is this grill here. There's these three grommets here on top, and these have to come out, and this grill has to come out to get to the bolts that hold the radiator in place. Should just be able to put a small thin blade screwdriver under here, kind of pry up a little. There it is. And once you get it up, you can kind of twist it counterclockwise and pull on it, and it comes right out. So I got two more to do. Alright guys, I got three more of these little clips to come out right here on this wall. And then there's this plastic cover here that I took off. And that'll get me to two of the bolts that go to the radiator up in here. Now I'm going to take the horn off, and I've already pushed the button and pulled this off. And I'm going to take this nut here off, and that'll get the horn out so I can get to the one more bolt that's behind the horn. And this is on the driver's side. Alright guys, got the horn out. This is that one bolt. It's already unplugged. So I've got my two bolts here I'm going to have to take out, and there's one bolt right here where I pull this insulation down. Alright guys, the bolt here that was for the horn was a 13 millimeter. These other three are going to be a 10 millimeter, so I'm going to back them out now. Alright guys, that's this side. Alright guys, I've already done this side. It's identical to the other. I still got one bolt to go, but I can't get it with the sockets. I'm going to have to use a 10mm wrench. Go old school and just kind of fish up in there and get it. Got it. Okay guys, I'm going to take two of these hoses off so I can pull this out. It's loose now. Got one on top and I've got the one down here on the bottom. I've got a pan down there to catch stuff as it comes out, so hopefully that'll get most of it, but a lot of it's going to probably stay in the motor. It's been off for a couple days so it's not warm or anything. Alright guys, I had a little bit of trouble getting that off. I found these long needle nose. I came in through the front to get on that compression these factory deals like this. You have to squeeze to get to them. Sometimes they can be a booger if they're turned the wrong way. I'm not sure if you can see this or not. I took the camera off the stand. Right here there's a this is where the cooler is locked into the radiator, and it's right here in the same area on the passenger side where you got to take those bolts out, but it's kind of towards the bottom. This is what you have to take out to be able to move the cooler to the side and pull the radiator out. And I did take this bar here and I loosened it at this point just so I could lift it up and get a long screwdriver in right there, and I just back that out. Now it's loose and I can try to pull the cooler over a little bit and pull the radiator out. Alright guys, right here on both sides is this plastic flap that's got these two screws in it. It's Phillips head. They got to be taken out on both sides. This one's over here, so you have to, the one I said I got down here, then there's one you have to go through on this side to get with a long screwdriver. And I was able to just kind of pull this up where this is loose and just get these one at a time. And then there's also these two bolts, one on this side and one on that side. I didn't think I'd have to remove them, but evidently I did. It was right here. Hey guys, I finally wiggled it out. It was loose. That cooler in there, it had to pull one way as I was pulling out another way, so it was a little tricky to get out. But I mean, this is the old one here, and got the new one over here on the table. You got to take the feet off the old one, put on the new one so it'll fit off inside there. And you got to take these brackets off this old one too. So I'm gonna try to get these brackets off and put them on the new one. All right, guys, I've got the new brackets on, the new radiator. Right here is the bolt I put back into this bracket. I had to get the washer or the nut off the old one and slide it in here. For both sides, they don't come with that. This just slides in on the bottom, and then the nut holds this on, holds the bracket on. Here's the old one, and this is where the feet were. If it's not on here, then it's stuck into where the feet go, so you just have to dig it out. And right here is where the nut was, and there's one on both sides. Alright, I've got it in there. It took a little bit of persuasion. You got to get it back around this cooler that gives you the trouble getting it out. And just keep working at it. Try to get your feet into the little holes that they go into. Be careful with your new radiator because you don't want to poke any holes in it. It's in there the way it's supposed to be. I've got to reattach the cooler to the radiator and then reverse the steps, putting it back in. Alright guys, that's it for this radiator replacement video. Hope it helps you, and please like and subscribe down below if you like the video. And I actually do watch a lot of other videos, and if you do have a Land Rover, Atlantic British is a very good place to go to find the ins and outs on a lot of these Land Rovers. Hopefully I've got some more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching.